I was recently asked if I was interested in 3 hermit crabs that were looking for a new home. I love these things, and I haven't had them since I was a kid, so of course I said yes. Boy, did I fall down a rabbit hole when I started to do some research. Apparently, there is so much misinformation on how to properly care for these guys, and I had no idea. I bet you didn't either. So I'm going to give them a huge upgrade, and I'm going to create a bioactive crabitat for them that will also double as a display tank in my own den. I added 2 2.5-gallon tanks within my tank to act as pools. One will be for fresh water and one will be for salt water, because apparently they require both types of water. Didn't know that. I'm also using a recommended mix of 5-to-1 play sand and eco earth for my substrate. It's also recommended that you have at least 6 inches of substrate, so I just made mine level with my pools, giving it about 9 inches. I started to add my decor to the tank, making sure to offer lots of things for them to climb on. Did you know hermit crabs actually live in the trees and are excellent climbers? I had no idea. I added in some springtails as well as dwarf purple isopods to act as a cleanup crew, taking care of any waste or mold that might pop up inside the crabitat. Then it was time to add the crabs. First, I'm going to give them each a bath to get the green sand off their legs and shells before placing them in their new home for the first time. The first one was Pincher. He's the largest. This one right here, this is Hermit. Hermit is the second largest. And last but not least is Sprinkles. These are the names that they came with, and I decided to keep them. Let's get them in their new home now. I can't wait till they're comfortable and actually begin to explore their new space. I didn't want to stress them out too much by having the camera in their face, but I do love watching them. They're so cute, and I love how they communicate with their little antenna. I watched them each emerge from their shell for a little bit, but then I left them be for some time. I placed a net on one side of the enclosure for climbing, and I also added some coconut hut hides with ladders for them to explore on. Look at how cool this looks. That's the saltwater pool with the shells in it. The other one has river rocks, and that's the freshwater pool. I even added a second level, creating a bridge using one of the coconut's ladders and connecting it to a reptile hammock across the way. I gave them some fresh fruits, veggies, and proteins in their bowl, and I even created a sphagnum moss pit in the back corner for them to munch on. What do you guys think of my enclosure so far?